Oh, it's just Weezer. Weezer? Oh my god, it's Weezer!
Hey everyone, and welcome back to your local Walmart. Today we're talking about my favorite band, your favorite band. These four idiots. If you've somehow been living under a rock for the last 30 years, Weezer are a pop rock band out of the 90s that are known for the nerdy style of music, But instead of discussing the Blue and Pinkerton debate, or their rough discography, today I'm going to be looking back at their 2010 YouTube invasion. But first, let's go back to 2008. Just before Weezer unleashed the rapture onto this godforsaken planet, they decided to try something new for one of their music videos. For their video for the song Pork and Beans, they chose to incorporate various internet memes from the time, including the Numa Numa guy, Tay Zonde, and Dramatic Chipmunk. This could have come off in a cringy way, but instead, it's actually a pretty fun video that uses these memes in an effective and charming way. This was one of the first times that internet culture was embraced by an act of Weezer's size, so it's actually quite significant. So, why am I telling you all of this? Well, Weezer were at a commercial and critical low point at this time. Records weren't selling, and they were waning from the spotlight pretty quickly. So in 2009, Weezer decided to try to rectify this problem with... After that complete failure, Weezer split from Geffen Records after 15 years, and would later sign with Epitaph Records in 2010. So to promote the new album Hurley, and yes, this is the actual album cover, they decided to go back to what they did in 2008, and collaborate with some of the biggest YouTubers of the day. God, what were they thinking? The band collaborated with 14 different creators, with each video involving the creator's own shtick. So, let's go ahead and get this over with. The first video we'll be looking at is...
Hey, it's Fred! And I'm here in Hollywood and I'm gonna sell my album to a record label!
Oh, God. Already? So yeah, this exists. The first channel that Weezer collaborated with was... Fred. I guess desperation takes you places that you'd never expect. So in this two-word sentence of a skit, Fred is trying to sell his new album to this record company, and decides to play hide-and-seek while waiting. With a plant.
The kitchen! I bet there's lots of places to hide in here!
Me too, Fred. Me too. He stumbles his way into an office, and then the inevitable happens.
Oh my god, it's Weezer! Oh my gosh, you guys, I love your music, oh my god. It's real people, it's really Weezer!
So as he impersonates a record executive, Fred convinces Weezer that the only way to revitalize their career would be to play a show on the moon. Which they technically eventually did.
We're gonna play on the moon.
He did it, yes!
Oh, hey Fred, I guess this is for you. Here you go. See ya.
Thank God that's over. I really hope the rest of these won't be that bad. Alright, so up next is... the dude from Your Favorite Martian.
What's happening for him? Guys, look at this.
Ray William Johnson is up next, and it's your typical episode of Equals 3. Ray goes over a few popular videos from the time, before introducing his comment question of the day.
But you know what else is a psychopathic politician? The comment question of the day, which comes from a username, Bing, Weezer? And he said,
My comment question of the day is, what is the best name you can think of for a band?
Why does Rivers look like he's being held hostage? Weezer also plays the outro, but that's about it. I'm just glad that the band didn't make a fool out of themselves on this one. One of the more enjoyable videos from this series has to be the video they made with the Gregory brothers. It's an episode of Auto-Tune the News, but Weezer are actually integrated well into the video and seem to be having fun. The video is to the tune of their song Memories, and the band are a great addition. It's actually pretty nostalgic and a fun video overall. Another more enjoyable video is their Key of Awesome collaboration. Mark wrote a song for his wife Anastasia, and has Weezer perform it with him. Sure, the song is pretty cheesy, but you can tell they all had a good time making it, which makes the video more enjoyable. You know what? These videos are starting to get a lot better. Sure, the Fred video was bad, but come on. That was bound to be bad. So maybe the rest of these will get a lot better and maybe even enjoyable. So, up next is...
Prepare.
So, Weezer are playing a bunch of cheese slices, and Rivers is a bonsai tree for some reason.
Ha! I'm not a broccoli.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm a bonsai tree.
Bonsai?
In the entire video, they're either yelling, "What's up?" or "Bonsai." Alright, so the next video is from a creator called Hot for Words. I've never heard of that before. Alright, well, there's no videos on here. Well, there is this other video about her. May as well give that a watch. Well then. So, Hot for Words was this channel where the owner, Marina, would go over the origins of certain words. But I don't think that's the reason most people watched. In this video, she goes over the origins of the words Weezer and Hurley before the band interrupt her.
We just thought Weezer was a cool sounding word.
And Hurley is a cool sounding word.
Why am I doing this? The next video from Magic Hugs is peak 2010 YouTube. After a series of events not necessary to recap, this guy, Chaz, interviews Weezer.
Maybe like two people out there want to know like how you guys got started and like because you're such a new like up and coming band. It's like how that happened.
Well, actually, we've been together.
What am I doing?
Hey.
What the hell is that logo? Yeah, this is easily the worst video so far. Up next is the creator Dave Days, and he literally just plays rock, paper, scissors, shoot with Rivers. That's it.
Did you know how to play rock, paper, scissors, shoot? Rivers? Shoot? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Well, I guess that was easy to get through. Tay Zonde's video is one of the better videos in this batch. He sings a song, Chaos, in a similar vein to Chocolate Rain, and features Weezer as guest vocalists. He's also one of the people who appeared in the Pork and Beans music video, so it's nice to see him and Weezer in the same room again. Alright, we're down to the final 5. Up next is... Weezer! Excuse me for 1 second. Okay, listen. I get it. I know that you guys were at commercial low point and everything, but did you guys really have to sink this low? I mean, seriously. Out of all the people in the world, you chose to collaborate with Onision, Annoying Orange, Fred? Oh, come on, don't look at me like that. Anyway, this is easily the worst of these videos. Onision plays this fake fan character, and after screaming for about 30 seconds straight, Weezer questions them on being a true fan before throwing them out of the building. Sure, the Fred video may have been bad, and the Annoying Orange video may have been, well, annoying, but at least those had some meme potential. This video is just bad, and I don't know what else to say. So, throw them out, boys! Okay, thankfully from this point on, the videos aren't that bad and are pretty easy to get through. The St. Sanders video has Weezer shreds and Kiss riffs. It's kind of odd that the vocals aren't present, but it's not a bad video overall. US of Anderson has a guy make a fool of himself in front of Weezer, which is actually kind of impressive considering the fact that this is the band who made, well, you know. For Keep the Heat's channel, I could only find one video involving Weezer, and one of the guys is just wearing the Weezer Snuggie for like a second. That's it. That's all I could find. And finally, we end with Joe Penna's video, which features various frames that he took of the band playing the song Memories on several small canvases. It's a short and sweet video to end off this madness. And we're done. We're finally done. So y'all probably have a few questions in mind. The first one is probably, why? Good question. And the other probably is, did these videos benefit Weezer at all? No. Hurley would be the only album that Weezer would release on Epitaph Records, so it's safe to say that the record execs weren't too impressed with the collab of the century. The album itself is just okay in my eyes, and is your typical meh album experience. Memories is a pretty decent opener. Unspoken is a nice ballad. Smart Girls gives me flashbacks to The Rapture. There's also a song on here that Rivers wrote about his daughter called Where's My Sex? It's about how she mispronounced socks as sex. If for some reason you're concerned about Weezer's future beyond this point, they did bounce back a bit afterwards. 2014's Everything Will Be Alright in the End would see rejuvenation in both critical and commercial acclaim for Weezer, with the White Album gaining even more. But the band would lose it again, then regain it again, before... man. It sucks being a Weezer fan. But if there's one thing that I took away from these videos, it's this. YouTube was still in its relative infancy at this point, and most people saw it as just a silly website for low-quality videos only. But with an active Weezer size taking part in the platform, it was a pretty big deal for the creators at the time. Not only were they making videos with one of the most popular bands of the 90s, they were also making them with one of their childhood bands. So yeah, the videos with Fred and Onision weren't good. But if these videos didn't exist, would we still see celebrities like Jack Black appear on GMM, or Gordon Ramsay appear on Mr. Beast? Probably, yeah. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the video. This was a monster to edit. There was a few things I wanted to clarify before I went and uploaded it. The first thing I want to clarify is that the YouTuber Mark But Evil uploaded a video about the exact same subject while I was still recording this. So I didn't want to scrap the video because I've been working on this for a while, but you should go and give his video a watch though. It's actually quite great. I just finished watching it for the first time. The other thing I wanted to clarify was Hot for Words re-uploaded, or I guess unprivated all of our old content. So if you want to give that a watch, then good for you, I suppose. Anyways, thanks for watching and take care.